together. Hey everybody, it's Mark with Trash Raiders, and you're watching This Stream is Garbage, where I go around the township that I work at and pick up trash off the side of the road every day, Monday through Friday. Sorry I haven't been consistent lately on the streams. I did yesterday morning because I had a really good route that, it was good for a morning route. They changed up the route on me today. I was going to do another morning route, but they said, hey, we're down a person, so we need you to go on this one route and just kind of finish it up. So they think I must do a really good job, so they put me and they trust me on certain routes to do, so I'm just taking advantage of it now in the afternoon. So I just got through eating a big meal. I had 3 enchiladas, rice, beans, tortilla chips, and oranges and bananas and stuff like that, because I did not eat yesterday. I didn't eat a single thing yesterday. Remember, I do intermittent fasting at least once a week. It really helps out my body. I feel great afterwards. I usually have a lot of energy the next day because my body is actually well rested. And remember, your body uses the most energy it does digesting your food. So if you can eliminate that, the body will heal. Just remember that. So if you think that, oh man, I just don't have the energy, like I just feel sluggish or anything like that, don't eat one day. Just don't eat, especially if you got a gut. Your body's going to use the excess fat that you have and use that. So just saying. So it's taken me a very long time to do that. So I'm not going to go on a rant about it anymore. If you want to ask more questions about it, direct message me and I will give you a plethora of information and help guide you through that process. But just go ahead and let you know what I found today so far. Let's see. Actually, a good way to show you is to just dump out one of these little cans and put it in the bigger cans. So give me just a moment here. I gotta throw this out anyway. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, I posted something on there that shows all this trash that was across the street from this grocery store. H-E-B is the biggest grocery store here in Texas. And I don't know what the H-E-B stands for. I know the B stands for Butts because Butts is a last name. It's a family name. I went over there to the one I go on this route. And holy crap, every time I go over there, there's just an overwhelming amount of trash that blows over from the parking lot there onto nature. So you see all this? It's across the street from the grocery store. And people do not pick up their trash there. And H-E-B doesn't pick up the trash after those people either. I'm not saying that, they have to just be there right when the trash is left from those people, but they do have an obligation as a company to stop letting trash get involved into nature like that. So it happens every time on this route. And go to my Instagram page and you will see what I'm talking about. There's their bags, the grocery bags, the receipts, the coupons, the little stickers that they give out to kids, and it just goes everywhere. So check out my Instagram, you will see that. But let me just go ahead and show you. I've been finding a lot of like lightweight plastic, like packaging plastic. That's what I found the most today. And I think a lot of it has to do with, nobody has done this route right here in like almost a week and a half. So that type of plastic gets stuck in the ditches, because I found these mainly in the ditches. It gets stuck in the ditches and the grates whenever they go under the drainage areas for the roads, like the little road tunnels. It gets stuck right in there. And along with all the cattails, the really tall vegetation, this gets stuck in between it. So you're going to see here too. So I got a lot of that as well. You see a lot of that plastic film still. Stuff like that, that's some packaging stuff. But yeah, stuff like that was all in the ditch. Didn't find a whole lot of anything else but plastic bottles. Found a couple of stuff like, I found a lot of this. This was everywhere. And what else? Oh, a lot of snack stuff, snack packs and stuff like that. But yeah, really that's the main thing I have found today. So just want to say, if you're unraveling anything from Amazon that you get, or if you're in construction, you have to unravel something, there's like a bunch of cellophane that goes around whatever is packaged and you have to unwrap it, be mindful of where that goes, please. Like, it is detrimental to nature. Especially wetland wildlife, because that's where I mainly find it. I don't find it brushed up against the trees or anything like that for the most part. I find it in the ditches where there's water there. There's turtles, there's frogs, there's fish, there's everything. So that harms wetland wildlife. And I hate to see that happen. But anyway, I digress. I've bitched enough. So let's go ahead and get going. I am completely out of water because it is getting hotter and hotter by the day. It's supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow. I think today, what is the high? Or what is it right now? It's 88. So I think 88 is going to be the high for today. It's supposed to be getting into the lower 90 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. So my God, it's just getting hotter and hotter here in Texas. All over the world, we've been seeing a lot of flooding, a lot of record temperature highs, and a lot of record flooding. Here in southeast Texas, where I live, we had really bad floods last week. So, and it got really close up to the doorway of my house. And guess what? We have just began the rainy season here. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like, you know, later on in the season. It's just going to be a torrential downpour. And then after that, we're probably going to have the worst drought we've ever seen. So I'm just trying to keep a positive mind until all this just goes out, you know, until climate change just ends us all. You know, I don't know why I'm saying that with a smile on my face. I guess I have no other choice. But deep down inside, I'm very troubled, but you know what? I'm going to try and spend time with my loved ones as much as I can, because I don't really, and I mean, companies aren't doing anything about climate change at all. Big companies, the ones that matter anyway. And I don't know if you saw the latest article. You can see it on Eco News, and I'm trying to remember what other news outlet it is. But yeah, you won't see this on the major ones like ABC, NBC, CBN, or CNN, or Fox. You will not see this. But half of the world's plastic that is in landfills, half, actually more than half, is from Coca-Cola. Did y'all know that? Look it up. Half of the world's plastic, all over the world, because Coca-Cola is an international company, half of that plastic is from Coca-Cola. That is absurd. And I saw another article, I think it was NBC, Dateline or something like that. I think it was NBC that did this, or it was ABC, I can't remember. They did a report on the massive amount of droughts that Mexico is experiencing right now. And one of the largest Coca-Cola factories that uses up most of the water in that region, the majority, 80% of that water, is going to a Coca-Cola factory. So Coca-Cola's like, oh, no, they deny every bit of it whenever questioned. And it's crazy too, because at that point in time, it's hard for those people in that region to actually find water. But guess what? It doesn't matter, because they got all the Coca-Cola that they can drink. And a medical study came out saying that children in that region are drinking Coca-Cola at birth pretty much. When they should be drinking milk and water, it's nowhere around. So they're getting subsidized with Coke, sugar. So that is terrible for kids. Kids are already experiencing crazy health problems that older people who have been drinking Coca-Cola for decades they're experiencing that at a very young age, in the infant age. So I think that's awful. The world's kind of going to shit. You know, I just want to be the one that informs you. It's what are we doing here, people? So I'm just trying to keep my head down and pick up trash until the next phase of life. So anyway, I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and start this baby up and get to picking up trash. So here I go. Well, it'd be good if I actually put it in gear first. All right, got my map going. Let's ride. Some metal. Oh, look. It's a metal post for like a sign. So good, goes in the scrap. I just put a lot of scrap metal in the back of my car today, and I will have to go take it to the recycling center to go get it recycled and all that, so I can get some money for it. So I'll just add that to the pile. real quick, I want to show you the water line right here. The water line should not be that high, but that's how much residual water is left from all the flooding that we've had for the past few days. So I'm about to go over this bridge, but to let you know where the water line was whenever there was consistent rain, it was probably about 10 foot away from me, almost up to the bridge, to the bottom of the bridge, which is insane. And they said that a lot of the people that have lived here for a very long time, they said that they have never seen water get up that high. And the thing is, we've just begun our rainy season. If that tells you anything about climate change. Okay, so I picked up this side of the road because going over the bridge, there's only one bridge. I can't go on the other side with traffic. I have to go against traffic on that. But yeah, this bag was not here this morning at all. So, oh yeah, there was a can in there, so let me grab it. Let's see what else is in here. 2 cans in here. Well, we got beer can. Oh, look at that. Oh, big surprise. Even with aluminum cans, most of the cans I find are going to be from Coca-Cola manufacturing. So, and that seems to be about it as far as aluminum cans though. Everything else is styrofoam in here, cigarette butts, and you name it. But it was in this bag. I will say this. I'm glad it's in a bag, and they just didn't throw all that stuff out just by hand, so I guess I got something to be thankful for. I wish they would have never thrown it out to begin with, but hey, whatever. I got 2 cans out of it. All right, here we go. going on here. I think I see a fellow litter picker. I'll deal with it in a minute. I have to empty one of my bags, so I'll deal with it.
When I find shit like this, I try to... So yeah, I don't know Jack that works in the township. I gotta have an unwritten rule that all these bags down there on top of the electrical box just before the bridge. Yeah, but I'm really bad. So if you have to come to this stuff, straight hole, whatever, so there's a bag there right now.
You know what he does?
He supports the BLC trail code.
Okay. But yeah, you need a bag or anything? I'll give you a bag.
I got one in my pocket.
All right, cool. I got several, man.
Maybe I'll take one with you for me. You want to try to put that up here, or you want to come back and get that?
No, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah. My boss will be like, damn, you worked a lot today. Give me this. Yeah, oh, these flags are my pet peeve too.
Yeah, I called the township and said, who's responsible for picking them up? And I said, the people that put them in. She started finding them. I'll get their attention. $1,000 and we have to pick it up 30 days after you're done.
If there's one thing I've learned about the board, the township, they will not find anybody who makes them money.
I know.
So, unfortunately.
Lucky I'm not on the board because I would drive to the train. Yeah, $1,000 to catch you again. It'd be 10,000, 100,000 after that. So.
Well, hey, the next board meeting I think is coming up on the 15th or something. Not the 15th, I think the 20th. So if you're interested in going, I'm going to bitch about pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
I'm Mark, by the way.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Do you have like a group or an organization that you guys go out and do?
I'm telling everybody's like, every day just pick up a little bit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I got this job. I got this job so I can pick up trash all day.
Yeah.
So, and get paid for it.
Yeah, there you go. I don't get paid, but that's okay. I mean, I look at it. One thing: the less litter there is, the less people tend to litter.
True.
If it's really littered, it just goes out crazy. So, I've been cleaning this section of the road, trails, a lot, and even into the hill. I tend to go around and see some shit, pull it out, and go back. So it's still clean. So, anyways, Mark.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
honestly, if you don't mind, are you on any kind of social media? Because I'd love to connect, and because I got a lot of trash organizations that I give
Give
with.
your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that your personal phone?
Yes.
Okay. Go to YouTube.
Sure.
And then